A short film is any film not long enough to be considered a feature film. The Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences defines a short film as an original motion picture that has a running time of 40 minutes or less, including all credits. Anyone can create a short film due to the advancements in technology. My idea for my short film was inspired by the feature films Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, and Bullet Boy, due to the fact that I wanted to further express the message delivered in these films, which is the impact of the lives of young people living in this environment. These films teach the audience about what they might not know about the hood environment. I thought the best way to start the planning of my short film was to analyze 3 other short films from the Virgin Shorts website. These short films all belong to different genres, but allowed me to identify the common conventions of short films. The short films I analyzed are plot-driven rather than character-driven, focused on one protagonist, and most do not use a great deal of dialogue. My short film uses flash transitions to represent flashbacks. This is a common convention when flashbacks are used, allowing my audience to easily identify when they are watching a flashback or the present. I've also used less diegetic dialogue. I've used a voiceover and a soundtrack throughout my short film. I have also focused my film on my one protagonist. However, it features more minor supporting actors. This was to conform to the basic conventions of successful short films, such as Love Field. Once I had a final idea for my short film, I analyzed a short film belonging to the same genre as my short film. This was The Company You Keep, which, like my short film, focuses on the emotions of the characters rather than the locations it is set in. This is because it will be difficult to display the entirety of the area in such a little time. But this can be accomplished by feature films such as Boys in the Hood. This is because the audience's attention needs to be gripped instantly, introducing characters and locations fast, which can be seen in The Company You Keep. They need to do this to maintain a lasting impression on the audience's minds. This makes for a much more believable and realistic film. Like in all of the short films I have discovered, they introduce the name of the films using a title which I have conformed to. I have ensured that I include the common conventions of short films so I can replicate the pathway of a successful short film. And like The Company You Keep, my short film has elements of both the crime genre and the drama genre, forming a hybrid genre. Conforming to the conventions of the crime genre by including themes of violence, death, weapons, by using high and low camera angles, and the costumes of my characters are based on the era and status of characters. Room 8, a crime film, subverts from using these themes of violence, but it is still easily identifiable due to the location and the costumes, whereas The Company You Keep is easily identifiable as a crime genre due to the themes of violence and identifiable as a drama due to the way the protagonist's emotions are represented. Also conforming to the conventions of the drama genre by focusing on real-life situations, it's realistic and it attempts to affect on the emotions of the audience. I have subverted from using the conventional Todorov's narrative theory that most feature films have adopted. I decided to start my short film at the point where my protagonist was in the most danger, the destruction phase, skipping the equilibrium stage due to the timing restrictions, exposing my audience to many enigma codes in my opening sequence, which is an effective way of instantly grabbing the attention of my audience. This is conforming to many of the short films I have analyzed. My short film also does not end in an equilibrium stage, as Todorov's theory might suggest. I believe subverting the formulaic narrative structure will help to gain the attention of my audience immediately, which is important due to the fact that they will not be watching my short film for long. In relation to my film poster and film review, I believe that I have conformed to the conventions of existing media products, of which I have analyzed. Conforming to the common conventions will help my ancillary tasks to complement each other and my short film. I have conformed to the basic conventions of successful film posters, including film titles, reviews, a billing block, release date, names of leading actors. However, the focus of the actor's name is decreased in crime and drama films due to the fact that the film's message is more important than the recognition of the actors, something I have conformed to. These are not included on the film poster of Menace to Society. However, it is featured on the film poster of Boys in the Hood. But it is in the form of a building block, so it does not distract the audience's attention away from the desired message that the film carries. The main focus of my film poster is my protagonist. Like the film posters from the films Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society and Bullet Boy, all focus on their protagonist with a blurred background of the location, symbolizing that they are trapped. Subverting from these, but conforming to the film poster Bullet Boy, I have used a dark and plain background. However, I've given a lot away from my film within my film poster, which is not conventional.